She's
Oh, it is. Okay, that's exciting. Woohoo! Okay. So.
I was trying to say over here, but like, I'm not. I mean, I will say it out here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better just leave us
I
hanging.
will.
Yes.
There at 6. It's probably the pictures.
It depends on what's on.
They're trying to re-sign those papers. I have to start a meeting here pretty soon.
Which is normal stuff. No one's there.
Whenever you're ready, if you'll start the recorder.
This will be today, and on September 30th will be the only time you see me wearing orange. Unless I lose a bet, which I don't bet. Please. I'm in recovery from betting. I'll text my baby. I can watch my show.
Because right now you're just picking up.
Are you girls in the parade?
I don't think so.
Okay. Why? Why not?
We don't float.
If I have to be in the parade, you should be in the parade.
I'll be in the parade. Probably the Frontier.
Oh, that's right.
We don't have like a sports
Okay.
trailer or anything out there.
We're driving Maverick.
On the top of the roof, right?
On top of the roof.
He's gonna be
On a surfboard.
surfboard. I love it.
Do you actually paid attention?
Me? I was paying.
As he falls back.
Hey, Mom, he was our helper the other day. He did a good job. Him and Tall Child.
There we go.
That's just, we get older, we get this stuff out too. Just give it.
It's okay. I'm kind of to that point today too.
You guys ready?
Yes. You got that?
I do. Maybe.
No, you
Go ahead. Not.
Can we?
That's not in the budget. Okay. Amanda, will you call to order roll call and establish a quorum for the City of Perkins regular meeting Tuesday, September 9th, 2025, 6 p.m.
Mayor?
Yes.
Vice Mayor? Sarah?
Yes.
Jason Cox? Veronica?
You guys stand and pray with me, please. Father, we just come to you now and we just thank you for another opportunity to serve our city. I thank you for the people that are in the room and the families that they represent. I pray that you be with our staff that are traveling at conferences, and I always pray, Father, that you have our policemen and our firemen's back. In Jesus' precious name, amen. Okay, so we have some guests here tonight to help lead us in the flag salute. Come on up. Tell us who you are.
I'm Kana Reedy.
I'm Trinley Kleinsfish.
And you guys have, before we do the flag salute, you guys have been somewhere special today?
Mm-hmm.
Want to tell us about it real quick?
We went to listen to this lady named Emma Benoit talk about how. Wait.
She was a what survivor?
She was a suicide survivor.
Okay.
And Mark Mara, he talked about like life choices and how it's okay to make mistakes.
And so you guys are part of the Hope Squad, led by who?
Sarah Jackson.
Miss Sarah Jackson. Wow. We really appreciate what you do. I think that's a great, great program you guys have started. So I'll let you guys start us off here, and then you guys can go enjoy your evening.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right here. I'm so proud of y'all. Thank you for bringing them. I love it when the kids come in the commission room, even if it's just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Item agenda number 4 Consideration action on consent agenda. Anyone? Nobody? I make a motion that we accept the consent agenda.
Second. That was the same time, Jinx. Step it up today.
All right, Mayor,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Veronica.
Yes.
Number 6, consideration, discussion, and possible action to approve proclamation declaring October 2025 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Rachel, I was thinking today that maybe we should pass things before we read them, or what do you think? Or does it matter?
I think generally they get read before.
That's what we've been doing. Would you like to read this one? Okay, I'll read it. Where did it go? In my stack. The very organized mayor is trying to find her papers. I think the dog did it. Bring it
It's
up.
up to you.
One.
I've got it right here.
Okay.
Here it
There's
is.
so many papers today.
I know. Here we go. Proclamation. Whereas the City of Perkins encourages positive action on the part of the community by supporting Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and whereas Domestic Violence Awareness Month is designed to support victims of domestic violence in their time of greatest need, and whereas unhealthy relationships can have a lifelong negative impact on personal health and children's health, and whereas we can break the cycle of domestic violence before it starts by equipping families with skills for healthy relationships, and whereas parents, community leaders, civic organizations, and schools are an integral part of providing safe, healthy, and positive support system for survivors. And whereas assisting survivors is not just an investment in their future, it is an investment in Perkins, Oklahoma for generations to come. Therefore, the City Commission recognizes the need to honor and support domestic violence survivors in Perkins, Oklahoma. And I, the Mayor of Perkins, Oklahoma, do hereby declare October 2025 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in the City of Perkins, and urge all citizens to support the effort to increase public awareness of domestic violence and encourage assistance for domestic violence victims and survivors. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the great seal of the City of Perkins to be affixed this 9th day of September 2025. You want to make a motion?
I make a motion to approve proclamation declaring October 2025 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Second.
Mayor,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Veronica.
Yes.
Item number 7, consideration, discussion, and possible action to approve proclamation declaring September 30th, 2025 as Every Child Matters Day. Whereas on September 30th, 2025, Indigenous communities across the United States and Canada will come together to honor and commemorate the survivors and those lost to the Indian residential boarding schools. And whereas Orange Shirt Day was first established as a day of observance in 2013, the use of an orange shirt as a symbol was inspired by the accounts of Phyllis Jack Webstad, who personal clothing, including a new orange shirt, was taken from her first day of residential school and never returned. The orange shirt is thus used as a symbol of the forced assimilation of Indigenous children at the residential school system enforced, and whereas the official tagline of this day is Every Child Matters. It reminds us all people's cultural experiences are important. And whereas declaring September 30th as Every Child Matters Day is an acknowledgement of the healing journey for the survivors and families of residential and boarding schools. The commitment by all who wear the orange shirt that every child matters is a significant step in the healing. Now therefore, I, Carla S. Cummings, Mayor, hereby proclaim September 30th, 2025 as Every Child Matters in Orange Shirt Day in Perkins, Oklahoma. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Perkins to be affixed on this 9th day of September 2025. I make a motion to approve the proclamation declaring September 30th, 2025 as Every Child Matters Day.
Second that.
Mayor?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Veronica?
Yes, ma'am.
Sometime I'll tell you about my research on that.
I will be interested to hear it.
It was hard. Took a bit. Okay, number 8. Consideration, discussion, and possible action to ratify ordinance number 514, authorizing the city commission to provide prior authorization for the city manager or some other person or persons duly authorized by him to contract for purchase or issue purchase authorization for supplies, materials, and equipment for specifically designated projects, programs, or initiatives in excess of the $25,000 limitation, including providing for the waiver or increase of the spending limitation for specifically designated projects, programs, or initiatives.
So, last month, when I was on the ocean in a boat, you all had an agenda item that had a resolution and an ordinance in the same agenda item. And city attorney wrote it. It's the way it was done was fabulous, except for when Jason made the motion, he only moved to approve the resolution. I mean, the resolution approves the ordinance, so really it was done, but I spoke with David after the fact, after I listened to the meeting and everything, and he said, you know what, just so that there is like zero opportunity for anybody to question it ever, go ahead and ratify the ordinance tonight. That way nobody can ever say, well, you did this, but you didn't do that, even though it's all connected. So
We're just basically formalizing everything.
just formalize, yeah, just put like the rubber stamp of approval on it, but it's a done deal.
Commissioners, anyone?
No.
I make a motion to ratify ordinance number 514.
Second that, sorry.
It's just the girls.
I was waiting
just
for you to
us.
continue reading for some reason. I was like, you got a whole lot left, keep going.
Veronica?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
One more.
Number 9, consideration, discussion, and possible action ratifying the use of capital improvement sales tax prior year surplus funds to purchase a backhoe as included in the capital improvement plan and to approve the associated budget amendment.
I'm sorry, that's me, and I don't have my name on there. So this happened while I was gone also. As I understand it from Bob, when he went to purchase the backhoe, as had been discussed and was included in the capital improvement plan, the state contract company was gonna charge an inordinate amount of interest, like $30,000, I believe is the number that he told me. So he went ahead and decided that we should just use prior year carry forward, pay for it out of our savings, and then pay our savings back. So that we kind of issued ourselves a loan in a way, right? We use the money out of savings, we're gonna put the money back into savings over the next 4 years. And that way we're saving ourselves $30,000. So,
And you told me we've been spending over $6,000 a year on repairs on the old one.
I know last year for sure it was like, I don't know for sure.
I
want to say it was 2 times. Once was like 5,000 and once was like 2,000. The year before that, I know we had a several $1,000 repair. And as of when this was happening, our backhoe wasn't working at all.
Well, I remember Mr. Ernst saying that money was just going out to keep it running in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our jetter, we just needed to, it feels like some things are falling, it feels like we're living on a farm and everything's falling apart at the same time.
And they're old. I don't know how. I know the jetter was over 20 years old. I can't remember how old this is the same backhoe that's been here for the 11 years I've been here.
Okay.
And it was old then.
Commissioners, any questions?
No.
It's okay if I make a motion? Yeah, unless you want to. I make a motion to ratify and use the capital improvement sales tax prior year surplus funds to purchase a backhoe as included in the capital improvement plan and to approve the associated budget amendment.
Second that.
Veronica?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Number 10, consideration, discussion, and possible action to approve bore construction contractor pay application number 4. Total amount due, $241,389.30, funded by Oklahoma Water I cannot read tonight. By Oklahoma Water Resource Board American Rescue Plan Act. Funds awarded for the joint Iowa Tribe of Oklahoma and the City of Perkins Sewer Lift Station project to acknowledge utilizing ITO funds in the amount of $165,903.43 and to approve disbursement request number 1 for ARPA funds awarded to the City of Perkins in the amount of $75,485.87.
Okay, so, good job, you. In your packet, you'll notice we have, you know how the funds were 2 projects. Half of each project funds were awarded to the city, the other half to the Iowa Tribe joint projects. So we have now gone far enough into the lift station project that this will utilize all of the Iowa Tribe funds and we start to use our funds. So that's why there's the 2 amounts and the 2 entities in this agenda item. And then in your packet, you'll see the normal looking pay application that you've seen before that looks like this, but now there's a new one. It's this disbursement request, and that's Oklahoma Water Resource Board. That's how we are now going to get the money from OWRB to pay the vendor. Before, we were invoicing the Iowa Tribe. They would give us a check. We would deposit the check, green account, and then write the check out to the vendor. So now we'll get the money directly from OWRB and write the check to the vendor. So this time you've got 2 different things for one pile of money. And then next time going forward on lift station, it'll just be us because it'll just be our money left.
Good.
But the water tower, they still have money, so the water tower is going to continue to look like this one.
Lift station just about complete?
I think they're on the downhill side, yeah, for sure. That's, Bob just told me yesterday, you know, that it was looking good. So I took that to mean.
Well, if Bob says something's positive. No, I'm just kidding. He's not here, so I won't. He's probably watching.
He's gonna text you.
Huh?
He's gonna text you.
Oh, yeah. All right, I make a motion to approve the org construction pay application number 4 in the total amount of $241,389.30 as well.
I think you can skip to that second part.
Now, is that okay? Because that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And then for the Iowa Tribe of Oklahoma and the City of Perkins Sewer Lift Station, the ITO funds in the amount of $165,903.43, and to also approve the request number 1 for ARPA funds awarded to the city for $75,485.87.
I second that.
That's a mouthful.
Veronica?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Number 11. These meetings are so fun. Number 11. Consideration, discussion, and possible action to approve 2024-2025 Rural Economic Action Plan Fund number 2024-2025-34. Contract closeout certification and affidavit of non-collusion and verification for payment of Knipe Street Standpipe Rehabilitation Grant Fund $65,000 with a total project cost of $65,049.
So this grant is a little bit different, and then we pay it first, and then we send this documentation in, and then this money comes from the Central Oklahoma Education Development District co-ed, it's administered through them. We get the money back. So this paperwork just shows, you know, it proves here's the check, here's the PO, here's the everything, and we paid for it, and they send us $65,000.
And then a non-collusion.
Non-collusion.
You know, after, well, in the news and everything, that we were very fortunate to get that.
Oh, yeah.
And did Bob show you the pictures of the clean standpipe?
No, actually, I haven't seen that.
It's pretty cool.
But
It's just, I would like to see that if we could do that to some others, and it's supposed to help increase the water flow, and it's supposed to help decrease leaks and pressure issues. So I looked it up.
As I knew you
Google's
would.
awesome. Any questions? Okay. I make a motion to approve the 2024 Rural Economic Action Plan Fund contract closeout certification affidavit of non-collusion and verification of payment for the Knipe Street standpipe rehabilitation. Grant funded $65,000 with a total projects of $65,049.
For a second that.
Yes. Yes. City of Perkins regular meeting, September 9th, 2025 is now adjourned. I'll probably regret spine. Just try that.
She does it for the gavel.
We got another meeting. Yeah.
Oh, and it's right here.
In your blue papers.
My boo paper.
We're gonna now reconvene in the Perkins Public Works Authority regular meeting, Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. We don't have to reestablish a quorum. So consideration and action on consent agenda. Ladies, and I'm on.
Nothing.
I make a motion that we accept the Perkins Public Works Authority consent agenda.
For a second that.
Veronica?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes. So then I get August.
I have the same problem. Number 4, update discussion and possible ratification of agreement with Crisis 24 Incorporated to provide critical communication code red core package as discussed at the July 10th, 2025 meeting of the City Commission.
Mayor, I don't believe this was ready yet, so
Okay.
hopefully we'll have it next month.
So we'll just pass.
Please.
It sounds like a good thing when it gets ready.
Yeah, we're really, really wanting it.
Pepper, okay,
It's really, will be good.
good job. Number 5, I just read that. Consideration, huh?
Would you like for me to read it?
No, it's okay. Unless you want to.
I don't care.
Go ahead. Why not?
Consideration, discussion, and possible action to approve or construction contractor pay application number 4. Total amount due $241,389.30, funded by Oklahoma Water Resource Board, American Rescue Plan Act funds, awarded for the joint Iowa Tribe of Oklahoma and City of Perkins Sewer Lift Station project, to acknowledge utilizing ITO funds in the amount of $165,903.43, and to approve disbursement request number 1 for ARPA funds awarded to the City of Perkins in the amount of $75,485.87.
Very good.
Thank you.
Ladies, this is just a formality because we've already passed it on the city. So I make a motion that we approve the OR construction pay application number 4 in the amount of $241,389.30, funded by Oklahoma Water Resources Board for the joint project between the Iowa Tribe of Oklahoma and the City of Perkins, utilizing ITO funds in the amount of $165,903.43, and to approve disbursement request number 1 for ARPA funds, the City of Perkins, for $75,485.87.
Second that.
Wait, we don't get it.
Veronica?
Yes, ma'am.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes. Takes months to get you to second it. Now you just got it. Number 6, consideration, discussion, and possible action to accept the donation of a 2015 Dodge Ram 2500 pickup truck, VIN number ending 8065, in as-is condition from Action Plumbing, Jeremy and Danielle Aller. I sure wish they were here tonight. So maybe we can ask them to come some other time just to thank them. I think they were on the front page.
They were, I saw that.
That's a cool
Really
picture.
nice, yeah.
And so it'd be nice to take a picture with them in the city commission. I make a motion to accept this donation of a 2015 Dodge Ram pickup truck, VIN number ending 8065, in as-is condition from Action Plumbing and Jeremy and Daniel Aller.
I second that.
Thank you.
Veronica?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Sarah?
Perkins Public Works Authority meeting is adjourned. Dang. I think last month was ready.
I think that was.
Was last month quicker?
Yeah.